Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back doing another Rivals of Ixalan Intermediate Swiss Draft League, and we've opened Seafloor Oracle, which I haven't even seen in this format yet. So, wasn't even aware this was a card, and that's a really strong effect. So, remember, even if you don't end up, say you just are playing like a blue pirate deck, this guy gets his own ability. So at worst, he's a 2-3 for 4, which admittedly isn't great, but when he hits your opponent, he gets to draw a card. That's really good. So the fact that he affects all your merfolk, and you can surprise play him and like draw, 3 or 4 cards. Yeah, this card seems pretty absurd, even alongside jungle, like especially alongside cards like the Pioneer, where you're getting multiple bodies. This seems like a very fun one. We're gonna take it. Oh, followed by the Lord. Oh boy. All right, well, let's try and make this happen, shall we? What a gift. Nice. Let's do this merfolk thing. What do we got now? Nothing? Huh. I doubt Slaughter the Strong is worth anything. It's not really a, yeah, it's not really a good board wipe. I guess we could take Hornswoggle, cut blue. I mean, at this point, I kind of want to make Merfolk a thing. I already have 2 pretty strong Merfolk cards. Otherwise, I have to take a Cherished Hatchling. We'll take Hornswoggle. This is actually kind of surprising that it's uncommon. Actually, I know it seems early to take a sideboard card, but considering how much I've been just demolished by that black and white enchantment, I'm pretty tempted to, you know what, screw it, I'm going to take the Naturalize. Probably going to be happy I have it too. Okay, so here I could take the River Darter, I guess. Could take Aggressive Urge, but I mean, we probably want to get as many merfolk as we can. This one is pretty unexciting. Aggressive Urge, Combat Trick. I'm just going to take the merfolk. Hope it does something for us. Could take a card to splash, like a Divine Verdict. I don't mind splashing for Divine Verdict. It's not great in aggro. We'll just take the merfolk. We're going to try and make this merfolk thing happen if we can. Alright, here we go. So now we can take the Pioneer. Be really happy about that. There's a Bombard in here too, but I'm very happy to get the Pioneer. It's excellent with the Mistbinder, excellent with the Oracle, and really good just on its own anyway, so good card. Alright, we can take the Artisan. There's a Veteran, which is not a merfolk, or we can take, I think we're just taking Artisan. I'm not going to take the Sworn Guardian. So, I mean, Sea Legs is playable in Pirates. Outside of that, I don't love it. Probably can take Evolving Wilds, a free card in the deck. I could take the Rig Hauler. I kind of like this card, but I want to go deep on Merfolk. I'm taking the Evolving Wilds to help our mana, maybe find something to splash. You know, I actually like Curious Obsession. I think this is a good card. I'm going to take it. I was pretty impressed when I played it. Alright, Aggressive Urge is totally playable. Take it. I'm just going to cut blue. Take the Sea Legs. I mean, technically it's a combat trick, so we can play it. Alright, got the Hornswoggle back. Guess we can take Flood of Recollection. Maybe I want the Negate for sideboard, though. Alright, I guess we'll take the Harness. So, in terms of how good did Pack 1 go? To be honest, it didn't go as well as it started. Seafloor Oracle and Mistbinder kind of, I mean, we're on the path now. These 2 cards alone heavily make us want to push our way into Merfolk, but other than that, in the Pioneer, we didn't get anything busted. I mean, we did pick up 4 Merfolk, which is not terrible, but we're going to have to make this come together a little bit nicer. Pack 2 here. And Crashing Tide looks like the pick for us. Otherwise, once again, you know me, splashing Brawler, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing else in this pack we want, so Crashing Tide it is, which is still a good card, so no problems there. Ooh, you know, Journey to Eternity is a good card. Obviously, we're taking the second Mistbinder here, because Mistbinder, baby. But yeah, Journey to Eternity I was pretty impressed with when I played against it. Remember, it's not even... Oh, this one is an aura. There was one that wasn't an aura. I think it's the blue-green one, which would be really cool if we could get it. Let's see if it looks... That one looks cool because it's foil. It's actually worth 2 tickets, too, but I'm definitely taking the Mistbinder. You don't always get that price anyway, so whatever. Mistbinder is great. Exactly what our deck needs right now. All the Lords. Aha, Silvergill Adept? I actually have really wanted to try Strength of the Pack for a while, but we're taking the Adept over the Mistcloaked Herald. If we can get the Herald back, that would be excellent. But here we go. This is exactly what we needed. This deck is starting to come together here. So we could take another Evolving Wilds. Otherwise, we just take the Secrets. We probably take the Secrets, I guess. Because drawing cards can be good. Another Pioneer. Oh, man. In the same pack as this Water Knot, huh? I think, unfortunately, we need the Water Knot. We have 0 pieces of removal. We have a Crashing Tide and a Sea Legs that to be honest, I don't even really want to play the Sea Legs. The issue is Pioneer is so good for our deck. But I think here I kind of have to make sure we get the removal that our deck probably needs. So I can take the Divine Verdict, maybe splash it. It's possible. Otherwise, I take a Foul Orchard for splashing black spells. I guess I could do that. Okay, here we'll take the Herald over the Corsair. I think Corsair is a better card, but Herald makes much more sense for the deck. So we'll take it. All the Evolving Wilds. We'll take it. It's a late neck breaker. Somebody's going to be happy with that. Guess we'll take the Veteran. I mean, we can take Flood of Recollection for a Crashing Tide or a Hornswoggle, or an Aggressive Urge. Probably not worth it. I don't think the Veterans... I mean, if I could play all non-Merfolk, or cut all non-Merfolk, rather, that would be ideal. Maybe take the Armisar. Dreadmaw's probably better. To be honest, I mean, we don't want to play either one, but... So, I mean, getting 2 Mistbinders is very good. Getting the Adept is good. So we have some pretty premium Merfolk in here, but this deck needs more. It's not enough. Alright, so there we go. Herald came back. Very nice. Just what we're looking for. Alright, negate. Ooh, getting the Pioneer back is nuts. That's really, really helpful. I hope that, I mean, that is likely a sign that we are doing it. That we are in the right archetype, because if you're in Merfolk, you're really not passing this card unless, like... Because I think that must have been the Water Knot pack, and there was really nothing else for us outside of that. What do we want here? Because there's not a ton of great choices for us. We can take the Pounce. Problem is, we don't have good bodies for Pounce. We have a bunch of X1s and X2s. 2/2s. Not good enough. But this pack is kind of devoid of goodies, too, which is a bit of a problem. I can take the Crushing Canopy. It's a pretty excellent sideboard card, but we need... Probably we're going to end up getting 7... I mean, we want like 7 playables here. Could take the Pious Interdiction for splash. It's fine on the splash. I guess we'll take Pounce and hope to get Canopy back, because Pounce probably doesn't wheel. But, yeah. I wish Pounce was good in here. It's only good if we basically get some Lords. So, this pack's a bit of a miss too. I guess we just take the Vanguard. If I'm going to play a spell that's not a Merfolk, it better be a rare with a pretty cool ability. So, I guess we could take the Storm Sculptor, actually. We have some Enter the Battlefield stuff. We could take the Sculptor over the Vanguard. It's fine with Herald too. Yeah. I mean, we need more creatures. And even though Vanguard's pretty good, I think Sculptors actually have had some issues with, but I guess it kind of makes sense in this deck with the Mistbinders and the Oracle and the Heralds that we can bounce pretty easily. Alright. Jeez. River Herald's Boon, there we go. So we're going to take that over Depths of Desire. This is one of the better Merfolk cards you can get. The Boon is. River Sneak is excellent. Very happily taking this one. It's kind of perfect for what we're trying to do right now. I guess we can take Windstrider. Need some more Merfolk. And it's a pretty good one. It's evasive. Stormfleet Spy is a stronger card in a vacuum, but I think we'll take another Windstrider. I mean, we really want to make sure we've got all the Merfolk, because we are a Merfolk deck, baby. Okay, here I guess we can take the Delver. With double Mistbinder, that seems fine. Over a third Windstrider will do it. So this technically is a fine deck. Not much in the removal department, but I guess technically we can play Pounce in a pinch. Aggressive Urge is combat trick. River Herald's Boon's a great card. Sea Legs is fine. Obsession's going to be good with the Heralds. Secrets gets us some value. I guess I've never liked this card, but yeah, this seems like the right deck for it. Certainly. So maybe we play that over like Sea Legs. Guess we'll take a Blossom Dryad. I'm gonna cut this Huntmaster because this card is really good. Jeez, Mark of the Vampire. Guess we'll take the cancel in case I need it out of sideboard. Pretty happy I picked up that Naturalize now, though. Jeez. Alright. Of these, I guess the Cutthroat probably is the best. So the good news is our deck actually came together pretty nicely. I'm pretty happy with where we're at. I think we have all Merfolk too, which is nice. I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 Merfolk. Perfect. So perfect creature base. We're definitely going to run both Evolving Wilds because we have a lot of double blue. Green was definitely getting cut. We didn't end up with much in the green. But this deck still looks really nice to me. I like it. A lot of ways to get card advantage. Not a lot of ways to deal with threats, but a lot of ways to get card advantage, which is good. And, I mean, I presume we're going to be able to race reasonably well, too. So, I'm thinking this deck looks fine to me. So we'll add our lands here. We're going to do the 2 Evolving Wilds. And then the remaining 14 lands. Oh, let's see. I mean, we certainly have more blue needed than... I probably actually end up doing something like this, because we actually do want to play blue things on turn 1. Like Mistcloaked Herald on turn 1. I mean, you want to play the Jungle Delver on turn 1 too. I mean, we just have more blue than green anyway, so this is 10 and 8. That seems fine to me. I think we just do it like this. So someone mentioned it's a little bit more difficult to play Evolving Wilds in your aggro decks, but I'm more concerned about making sure I always have my 2 colors. So, I mean, this looks like a fun deck. We're going to run it like this, and we'll see you round 1.